Hi, good afternoon. This is Saturday, the 11th of July, and it's a very warm day again. Inside temperature of the shack today is 25.1 degrees. My old dirty 12 volt to 240 volt inverter decided that it didn't want to play the game. I was looking for maybe swollen capacitors in it, etc. But in actual fact, no. I've had this for maybe about 8 to 10 years, and it's not really ever given me any trouble. The only problem with it is it's one of the dirty ones. It doesn't produce a very clean sine wave at all. In fact, it's a horrible looking thing when you look at it on the scope. And when we look at the transformer for the switch mode, basically, it doesn't look very beefy. It can apparently run at 1000 watts continuously. I've been running an 850 watt kettle off it with no problems, except it does tend to be slower than it would be if it was running off the pure sine wave mains. So anyway, what it did was it would work okay for a couple of minutes and then it would just shut off. It would do that with any form of load. It would just cut out. So I decided I'm going to upgrade anyway to a better one with the pure sine wave, and hopefully it would cut down on some of the rather horrible noises that it produces when it's on, affecting HF radio. The new one is, I have to say, much better, although there is still some RFI coming off it, and I suppose there's not a lot you can do about that, to be fair. But I might be able to find ferrites on it, etc. might cure it of the problem. So I installed that this morning. I've tested it, and being a pure sine wave inverter, I now can run inductive loads. And being warm, I have a big fan here that helps to keep us chilly. Well, if we can call it chilly right enough. I wouldn't say that's the case. And I'm now running it off the new inverter that is up here. There we are. It's a higher rated output. It's 2 kilowatts continuous and 4 kilowatts surge, basically, for a short period of time. Doesn't tell you how long that short period of time is though, which isn't very helpful. And it comes with a remote control. Well, it's not so much a remote control. It comes with a display. The DC voltage at the moment is varying between 14.4 and 14.3. AC voltage output is 244, 245, and we're drawing 90 watts. And on the solar charger, let's bring the light back up, the panels are giving me 6.7 amps, 6.8 amps at the moment. So whether or not that's accurate, I don't know. It's probably not far away. We'll call it 7. We're not near enough the 90 watts that we're pulling off it. But it's keeping the batteries topped up to 14.3, and the LiFPOs, I'm getting over 20, 22, 23 amps off it when I'm pulling a lot of current. The panels are quite grubby. They're on the top of the shed, and they could do with a wash. We've got 2 pigeons, pigeon hut locally to us, and there's a few droppings on it, and that massively reduces the output. So I have to clean them like every couple of months, and they're due it. But as we can see, we're now fully green. We're not using any mains electricity at the moment, and it's quite good. I can now even probably run all my radios here off the solar system during summertime. It's just a 12 volt system, but it does the job. It does. So I'm quite pleased that I got the this. It might even charge my old Nissan Leaf as well for maybe an hour or two. I've got roughly about 600 ampere hour of capacity. Really I would be needing around about 1000 ampere hour to realistically do it, and I could probably only charge it maybe a couple of times a week, depending on how much light we get. But to be honest, the amount of travelling that I do is very low, and probably could get away with it. So could actually possibly get free mileage. But who knows? The other thing, of course, is I can charge the batteries up during the cheaper periods between 12 at night and 5:30. So you can do that and then just use the power here. So that's another possibility. If you like to run maybe a little freezer that I could put in here or something like that. It all helps to reduce your overall electricity bills. So there we go. I just thought I'd let you see that this inverter seems to be quite nice and it seems to do the job. It was bought from AliExpress, and it was relatively cheap in comparison to some of the other ones, but it did seem to get good reviews. And it was here in 2 days, so there you go. Anyway, I'm not associated with AliExpress. It'd be nice if they sent me a gift, right enough, but I don't think they will. But you never know, bit of free advertising for them. Oh dear. Okay guys, well, just quickly before I go through, we still have the ICOM 9700, we have the ICOM IC7600, a couple of speakers under there, an ICOM speaker and also a Yaesu one, which works quite perfectly well on that. We've got our hotspots. This is turned off at the moment up on the wall there. There's a Raspberry Pi 3 in behind, and there we go, it's running D-Star. Put that back on, let it load up. We've got the usual other tripe that lies about in here, scopes and other things, fridges, blah blah blah, you name it, we've got it here. But there we are. Anyway guys, I hope you're enjoying the good weather, and you're not in the part of the world where it's pouring with rain. So there you are. So all the very best, take care, and thanks for watching. Cheers!